welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Bulldogs taking on the Ducks. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton, and singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Thompson. Always exciting to see her in action, and it seems like she consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Please like and subscribe and comment and become a member today.
Defensively, when she's on the bases, she's just a heads-up player, but she's got so much talent, and she makes the most of that. I believe it starts with her preparation because you never see her give away an at-bat.
About to get started here, and today's starting pitcher, Randy Vasquez.
Yeah, ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Abby Steffen into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position she's used to playing as far as we know. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Yeah, that's in for a strike. And we're underway from San Diego. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
That misses. It's 2-2. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the center fielder, Michael.
At the plate,
Harris.
Michael Harris the second. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. Throw to first. Acuna dives back in. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, he got away with the mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
First and second, no outs. Here's Marcelo Zuna. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Outside low, ball one. Singing maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
That's in there, and it's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Acuna, the lead runner at second. Harris on at first with nobody out. Ground ball could be 2. 1 at second, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the veteran first baseman, Matt Olson. Olson checks his swing, appeal to third, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Always feels
That's
good when you
it.
come through
The
and get your
third
team on the board
baseman,
first. Really nice job
Riley.
staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Austin Riley. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. That's to third. They get the force, and that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. And we're back. And pitching here today, Reynaldo Lopez. What do we have on him?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the power speed combo. Number 10. Way upstairs. And that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike at 95.
1-1.
That one misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
In for a strike. 3-2 now.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Lopez fires. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. On the ground, and that's just foul. Goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think she was
The first
taking it,
baseman,
thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think she was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And here is Emma Cox. And that is out of play. And that one upstairs, ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. Cox checks her swing. Now it appeal to first. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Abby Steffen in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike.
She's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten her up a little bit. Mission accomplished.
2-2 on the way. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw her another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. She's having a hard time catching up.
Struck her out swinging. And he strikes out the side in the first. All set for the start of the inning. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Profar getting to start in left, 32 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. First pitch just misses.
If you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe and comment and become a member today.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
And that's downstairs and outside.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
And now it's filled up. That one to first, and that goes foul. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with two strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third, and that's a fair ball.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's Sean Murphy. There's a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's Orlando Arcia. 2 RBIs last night. 2 of the 3 runs they scored in the game. Fouled off down the right side. Albies over at second. Murphy over at first with 1 away. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second for 1. Their second double play already. This one ends the second inning. So no runs on 2 base hits. No errors and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. The Bulldogs have the lead 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the rookie third baseman, McCoy.
17.
There's the swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a batter like this.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Harris has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 20.
Spencer will hit next. She's got 4 hits in the series on 9 at-bats. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows she's going to have to swing it.
1 down, base is empty. That one not close. 2-0.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 7.
So now the DH spot, Chambers. 3 for 7 in the series so far. She's kind of an outlier, especially when hitters are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Her swing is so good, it's in the zone a long time. She gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That clips the corner. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that players really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If she's doing damage now, if she's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if she can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Lopez gets the swing and the miss, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here in San Diego, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Vasquez back to work.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Late swing fouled off. And a swing and a miss. 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fouled off left side. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. Thompson ranging back, just missed it.
Oh man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Back here at Petco Park, standing in is the power hitting second baseman, number 5. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed. That one misses, and it's 3-0.
3-0.
Inside, and that's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Thompson can't hold up, and that's a strike. And ball 1. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. 1-2 now.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd. And ball 4 to a ball.
A great back and forth, and that at bat. She had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow she found a way to keep the bat on her shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
So up next, Shaw. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Next pitch is outside. Tying run and scoring position here in Game 3 of this 4-game series. Now one missed.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. And that lands inside the party porch for a home run. Bottoms up, and they tack on 3. It's 3-1. Chris, she's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and she's got her timing locked in. She's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the right fielder. Caught looking her first time up. Right through there for a strike.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
The 1-2.
Inside ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next
Three
offering
balls, 2
upstairs.
strikes.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. She saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Now
Man, that's a tough one to take on the 4th count, but I guess she saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance. And there's one thing on her mind this at-bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
That's inside.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
A little out front there as she swings through it. Runner at first with no outs here. Outside. 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Swings and misses, struck her out.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Abby Steffen, the next to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and she did it perfectly.
2 on, 1 out. McCoy now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And a foul ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Hurston Waldrop preparing to come on if needed. Elder warming up as well. And a swing and a miss. Beater with a fastball. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize her speed by keeping her off base.
Indeed, and the defense breathes a sigh of relief because she puts pressure on everyone if she can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep her off balance, get her out of there, and on to the next.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Spencer digs in now. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. That misses. 1-0.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
That one missing inside.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI hitter at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
And a strike on the outside corner. And now 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ronaldo Lopez will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
They bring a young arm out of the bullpen in this spot, Hurston Waldrop. This is his third time out this year. So digging in, Chambers. Struck out swinging her first time. This player makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
She's got such quick hands, and she's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps her square to the plate. There's a good chance that her bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid.
Well, he settles under it in left, and that will end the inning. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. As we go to the top of the fourth, and now Matt Olson.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. His first homer of the year. It's 3-2.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Austin Riley at the plate. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Left field. Shaw makes the grab, one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swung on, belted. That one back there. Gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and we are starting over. It's 3-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. One down, base is empty. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. And the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
So here's Murphy now. In the air, right side of the infield. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We're tied now with 3 apiece.
Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic for them all to see. Catch me on the scene.
And we're back. Ncaa and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, number 5. First pitch misses. And a strike.
I think she was sitting off speed right there because she just let the fastball go by.
Next offering is downstairs. Outside corner, there's a strike. Swing and a miss, struck her out.
She came out of her mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now the center fielder, Thompson, walked her first time. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Breaking ball misses down and away. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fought off foul. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Blew the express right by her bat for strike 3. Now the left fielder, Shaw. She's already homered here in this one. She's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those players because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Harris squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia. Arcia, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that skips in the dirt. Line drive. It gets down, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Acuna punches one foul right side. Arcia on at first, nobody out. Double play ball to second. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
The batter, the center fielder.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to center feed and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but she got it off and she got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Harris II. In the air, left field, down the line. Shaw puts it away, and there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into her highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ball popped up. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Just a flare down that right field line, and he got it to drop in fair. I guarantee you, he was yelling, get down as he ran out of the box because, Boog, sometimes you just got to talk to it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Matt Olson up to the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
2 on, 2 outs. Hot shot to third. They take the force out, and that is that. Home half of the 5th coming up. Tied 3-3. Back here in San Diego, stepping in the long ball threat, number 10. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, no strike.
There's a strike, and it's 2-1. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Count's full.
Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some players. One thing that I can see already, her bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And hitters like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the
save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, left field, Profar under this one. Makes the grab, and there's one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Abby Steffen.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Steffen will hit next. 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with her speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Runner at second here, one gone. There's a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
3-2. Good job to fight that one off. Here comes a 3-2. Got her looking. That's a strikeout.
Most hitters are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why she wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
And now McCoy 0 for 2 in this one. Runner at second, 2 down. She takes one right on the black, and it's 0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And now 1-2. Chopped left side. Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Ryan Hoeing. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here is Austin Riley.
For Georgia, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
We just turned the strip into a fashion show.
And the slider just misses.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And that misses. And the count is 2-0. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ron Marinaccio up and throwing. Morejon getting cranked up as well. That one misses, and now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out. No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Go-ahead run on base. Here's Profar now. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
On the ground to third, McCoy. Slings to second, throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, I believe we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of her hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. This one in the air. McCoy. She's got it. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Sean.
Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And it's even up.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2. Profar, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the ground to first, she takes it herself to the bag, and that'll do it. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Pitching.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Aaron Bummer.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now the catcher up to hit, Spencer.
The catcher,
she's 0 for 1. This player, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. She is at the top of the game. That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. She's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where she can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Not close with that one. And the count 1-2.
Really impressive with the way she frames, the way that she sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because she sets up and presents it so well, she steals strikes for her pitcher. When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Got her swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Chambers, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Activity in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson appears to be getting loose. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the
Now
advantages of
batting,
relievers who
number
can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Now it's the second baseman. A strikeout and a walk. Just missed. Two outs, base is empty.
That's a ball.
And a foul ball. And a base hit right there. So she gets on base and keeps it going.
Right there, does a great job of
Now
staying in the
batting,
big part of the
number
field.
9.
Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here's a big power threat. Thompson. She has struck out and she has walked. Just missed.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Next pitch is
That pitch
outside.
out.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy runner at first, she's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Bomber deals. And that one wrapped foul. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. Ncaa is his third of the game. So one hit is all they get. We're through 6 full. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Ron Marinaccio. Stepping in,
Leading
Orlando
off for the
Arcia.
Bulldogs, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Fastball for a strike. And a
Off the plate,
fastball
ball
misses
1.
outside for a ball. And now it's even 1-1.
Ball in.
On the inside corner for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Cox makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder Ronald Acuna.
Here's Acuna now. 1 for 3.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.